Good afternoon. Today, from the comfort of my couch with my heated blanket and my cat, I'm going to take a look at Death by Coconut. Oof, it's kind of far away. I have a cat hair on me. Death by Coconut. This is Oskar Blues Brewing Company, makers of. I'm not even going to remember what it is. Anyway, my friend Jean's favorite beer, 1050, I'm pretty sure, right? Don't they make 1050? Anyway, Death by Coconut. This is an Irish porter with coconut chocolate, which is choconut, by the way. I also bought extra of this. Gosh, cat hair. I bought extra from Tavor and gave it to my friend who was trying to find a coconut porter, who likes porter a lot as well, and was trying to find a coconut porter by the Hawaiian Brewing Company, whose name I also can't remember right now. Geez. I can't even think what it is. Anyway, and when it comes out, it usually is very expensive. 14 or $16 for a 6-pack or something crazy like that. So I don't know that this was much better in price. I don't remember what the cost was from Tavor, but it was findable. So anyway, so let's take a look at this. Aroma, definitely coconutty. Reminds me of, and I guess sunblock doesn't smell like this anymore. Anyway, reminds me of sunblock. I'm dating myself now, I suppose. It's interesting. It's so coconutty that you don't get the kind of roastiness, coffeeness out of the porter necessarily. I mean, it's in there, but kind of like hanging around in the background. This is definitely a coconut-heavy beer. Color-wise, very, very dark, and so from my light and the light behind me, there's nothing getting through this. It pours with a brown even, not even tan necessarily, brown, light brown head, but it looks like it's going to dissipate away. As a matter of fact, as I'm looking at it now, like it's going away. So it's not going to be, it's not a very heady beer at all. All right, let's give this a taste. I think this is a very tasty beer. I like it, one, because it's a porter, and I'm partial to porters, but two, well, the coconut's pretty strong. The chocolate is not super strong, and it's like, it's back there, and as a matter of fact, the first one I drank, I didn't realize it was coconut chocolate, and I was like, this tastes like Almond Joy. And then I realized that it was chocolatey, that it was intentionally chocolatey. And so I feel like the sweetness of chocolate softens the bitterness of a porter. If bitterness is really the right word, yeah, bitterness. It has a lot of coffee flavor to it, and it's deeply roasty. And so that can be harsh to some people, I think. And so the chocolate definitely improves that situation. I feel like the coconuttiness of it is just a really good paired flavor. As a matter of fact, there's like coconut chips. I forget. I'm sure there's more than one brand. Maybe Tang coconut chips or something like that. Anyway, or even like when I used to be at my grandma's house and steal handfuls of sweetened shredded coconut out of her cabinets. It just reminds me of that. Of the pleasantness of eating coconut. I feel like it's a lot of work to eat a coconut, and I don't eat them as often as I normally probably would. I suppose if I live on an island or something. Anyway, so long story short, coconut and porter are really good paired flavor. And the chocolate is kind of just a bonus. I feel like it softens the overall experience and makes it more grand. Oskar Blues puts out some great beers, and they encourage you to pack it in and pack it out. So make sure when you take these camping with you that you take the cans home. Don't leave your garbage around because that's important. Infinitely recyclable, so also please do that. And then it has some amount of flavor. Flavor. Alcohol. Some amount of alcohol. 6.5% alcohol by volume. And so there you have it. Oskar Blues Death by Coconut. Irish Porter with coconut and chocolate. And it's good. It's a good drink. It's good. Now I want to hear what my friend Lon says because I passed on half of my cans to him. So Lon, if you're watching, what do you think? All right, if this is a beer that you've had, share with me down below. I would love to hear. Or if you have leads on other coconut porters, I feel like it's a weird combination of flavors because porters tend to come around in the winter, fall and winter, and coconut things come around in the summer, and so they're not really on the same plane necessarily. Anyway, so if you have other coconut porters to recommend, I would like to hear them. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Have a good night.